Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I think Supreme Master Shanghai has done an amazing job with all the messages she's put out. There's not many musicals that are all related to a good message like this.
Loving the Silent Tears, the musical part 23 of a multi-part series. Please continue watching to find out more.
As a new vegan, I'm enjoying exploring flavors from plants and plant-based proteins. Every journey is personal and deserves to be celebrated. Lizzo, vegan.
If you visit Cuba, you will be greeted with ¿Cómo estás?, which means "How are you?" in Spanish. I'm Roberto. The noble people of Cuba wish that you are graced with a cheerful heart and a noble spirit. May God protect this beautiful universe and all beings. Loving the Silent Tears is a Broadway-style musical inspired by Supreme Master Ching Hai's profound poetry collection, Silent Tears. Directed by Tony nominee Vincent Patterson with choreography by Emmy winner Bonnie Story, the musical takes us on a magical train ride to 16 countries across 6 continents. It's a journey of fantastic dances and songs performed by award-winning artists from around the world, as well as a voyage of finding inner peace. This extraordinary musical was premiered on October 27, 2012 at the Grand Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, California, USA, to commemorate the 19th anniversary of Supreme Master Ching Hai Day. The news coverage of Loving the Silent Tears, the musical, reached a global audience with international media reporting from as far away as Australia, Jamaica, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand, and Hong Kong. Various major media, including newspapers, magazines, television, radio, websites, and social media, were abuzz announcing, featuring, and reviewing the musical's one-time premiere. They ranged from local media such as Los Angeles Times newspaper, The Hollywood Reporter magazine, and KCAL Channel 9 to the largest ethnic media groups including Univision, Hispanic, World Journal, Chinese, Voice of America, Persian, and NBC 9 News, Korean. In all, well over 400 media outlets helped to inform the public about Loving the Silent Tears, both before and after the event. In part 23 of our series, we will continue to look at some of the coverage.
Fly to the Sky 출신의 가수 브라이언과 한국계 가수
R&B 가수 헤더박이 LA에서 공연되는 대형 뮤지컬 공연에 출연해 화제가 되고 있습니다. 브라이언과 헤더박은 내일 슈라인 오디토리움에서 개막하는 뮤지컬 침묵의 눈물을 사랑하며에서 한국인 역할을 맡아 한국어와 영어로 노래할 예정입니다.
감동적이고 그리고 또 평화로운 그런 뮤지컬이기 때문에 그 가벼운 마음으로 오셔서 되게 편하게 보셨으면 좋겠습니다. 이게 노래들도 되게 아름답고 그리고 또 코믹한 부분도 있으니까 너무 지루하지도 않고 그래서 여러분들도 오시면은 저희 음악을 들으면서 감동받을 수도 있고.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 네. Thank you so much.
라디오가 좋다. 반가. 오늘 반가운 손님 와 계십니다. 바로 모실게요. 자, 우리 브라이언 씨와 우리 헤더박 씨 나와주셨는데
네.
뮤지컬에 대해서 좀 여쭤볼게요.
네.
한국 대표로 우리 브라이언 씨하고 우리 헤더박 씨가 하시는 거고 또 뭐 다른 나라 대표로 어마어마하신 분들이 출연을 하신다면서요. 헤더박 씨는 그 뮤지컬에서 어떤 역할을 하시는 거예요?
Well, the musical is based on just a story about these people who are going on this magical train around the world. So
네.
Brian and I, we represent the people from Korea.
이번 뮤지컬을 이제 많은 분들이 보러 오실 텐데 좀 어떤 포인트에다 두고 보면은 더 재밌게 보실 수 있다 이런 거 있으시면 팁을 좀 주세요.
아니 그냥 그
예.
노래들 집중했으면 좋겠어요.
노래.
그 노래가 그냥 새롭게 작곡 작사된 노래가 아니고
예.
그 스프링 마스터 칭하이가 직접 쓰신 그 시들
예.
그 책에 들어가 있는
어허.
직접 작사하신 거고
예.
그래서 저희가 좀 어떻게 아름답게
네.
노래로 표현하는 거거든요. 그래서 그걸 집중하시면은
예.
더 좋을 것 같고.
다민족 뮤지컬 한국을 빛나게 브라이언 헤더박 침묵의 눈물을 사랑하며 출연 평화의 메시지 전달
Korean American R&B singer Heather Park will share a Los Angeles stage this month with a diverse international cast as part of a unique musical.
歌手ブライアンがアメリカ・ロサンゼルスのシュラインオーディトリアムで10月27日に行われるミュージカル「沈黙の涙を愛して」に出演する。
그날 사실은 그 무슨 레드카펫 한다고 와서 팀이 와서 하자 그랬는데 아니, 워낙 그 저기 유명한 사람들이 많이 나와가지고 잘 보실 거니까.
그리고 이제 미국에서는 처음으로 이제 뮤지컬에 도전을 하시는 건데
네네네.
그 소감 한마디.
우선은 한국에서는 이제 제가 렌트 먼저 해봤는데요. 미국에서는 제가 뮤지컬 할 수 있는 기회가 없을 거라고 생각했었거든요. 근데 이번에 기회가 생겨가지고 너무 영광이고요. 감사한 마음으로 제가 열심히 해볼 건데
이번 공연은 아카데미상 수상자인 작곡가 알카샤가 기획하며 마이클 잭슨과 마돈나의 투어 감독으로 유명한 빈센트 패터슨이 감독합니다.
과연 이 뮤지컬을 어떻게 해야 이렇게 작품이 잘 나올까 그런 고민도 많이 하다가 되게 아름답고 그분이 석드 솔레 그 서키스도 많이 했기 때문에 그런 분위기예요.
I think it's a really beautiful message, and I think just going and meeting everybody, the rest of the cast, it's just been an unbelievably kind of unspeakable experience because everybody's so nice and so positive. When we saw each other the first day, it was so happy because we both knew each other from a couple of years ago. We worked together, so it was nice to see a familiar face.
그럼 헤더 씨는 브라이언 씨하고 처음 호흡을 맞춰보는 거죠?
같은 행사에서는 노래했지만
그래요?
같이 하는 건 처음이에요. 나이 상관없이 이게 되게 즐거운 뮤지컬이기 때문에 웃음도 있고 슬픔도 있고 행복도 있고 이분들이 지금 평화를 찾기 위해서 이 기차를 타서 하는 그런 스토리이기 때문에 이 되게 크리에이티브 쪽으로도 되게 보시면서 쇼크 받을 수 있죠. 되게 좋은 쪽으로. 기차를 타서 이제는 그 본인들도 모르게 그 판타지 세상에 빠지면서 이게 그 16그 나라를 가면서 그 수프림 마스터 칭하이가 쓴 그 시들 제가 또 이제 노래로 저희가 표현을 하거든요. 그래서
Like if Heather sings something, like literally right after she's done singing her vocals, I come in and sing the Korean vocals to make it seem like we're kind of like one person, still praising God together.
The master is more than just kind.
자비로운 스승님.
My friends, I could never have enough time to tell you of his boundless grace.
말할 수 없네 까지입니다.
아, 네. 그 뮤지컬이 전달하고자 하는 진짜 중요한 메시지가 하나 있다고 들었는데 어떤 겁니까? 네.
평화를 찾는 거죠.
네.
예, 많은 분들이 요즘에 평화를 모르니까 맨날 그냥 우리 평화롭게 살자. 말로는 쉽지만 그 평화가 뭔지 다시 알게 되는 그런 뮤지컬이에요. 예.
네, 그렇군요.
하는 거죠.
지금 이렇게 두 분이 노래하는 그 모습을 들어보니까 그 내용 자체가 마음을 이렇게 이렇게 심금을 울리는.
내용을 알면은 그렇게 되죠.
네. 네. 그 느낌 그대로 이해하시는 분도 있을 거고, 또 나이 연세 드신 분들은 또 우리 브라이언 씨가 노래할 때, 그거 눈물을 흘리는 사람도 있을 것 같아요.
눈물 흘리면 좋죠. 감동을 줄
거니까. 네.
또 무엇보다 제일 중요한 거는 저희가 그날 공연하는 날 이유는요. 하루밖에 안 하는 이유가 그날이 그 스프링 마스터 칭하이의 19주년 날이기 때문에 저희가 또 추가할 의미에서 저희가 그날 공연하니까 여러분들 많이 왔으면 하는 마음도 있고 저희와 같이 또 좋은 시간 보냈으면 좋겠습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Liz Calloway will be joined by a superb cast and creative team. With beautiful poetry as lyrics, Loving the Silent Tears will be an unprecedented musical experience. Don't miss it.
How did you get into I call it the film songstress? Because, working with some amazing, like Disney and some other films, Anastasia and The Lion King too.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here.
How did you get into that?
Well, when the Disney movie musicals kind of began, this wave of them, the first thing I did, Little Voices, the chorus, and then when they did Aladdin 2 and Aladdin 3, they asked me to do the singing voice of Jasmine.
That's great.
So you never know who you're going to meet or what's going to happen.
We talked, you were Tony nominated, and you're Emmy winner?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you are a part of this wonderful cast and project, because this is, huge cast of people.
Yeah.
You have the credentials for it.
In addition to people's great talent, I think that everyone seems like a very special soul. It's not just, people aren't here just because they can sing. I think there's something more. I think it's their spirit.
Oh yeah, you could tell just by looking at some of the faces and videos that I've seen. It's just like, wow, they stand out.
Well, on Sunday we had a meeting with the company of principals, and it was a love fest. Just to have everyone in one room from different cultures and different experiences, but all sharing a love of music and the message of this piece. It was very nice. It was very special.
And suddenly I'm flying like a bird, like electricity. Sparks inside.
Молодая звезда из Сан-Диего Кирилл Кулиш готов блистать в новом международном мюзикле «Loving the Silent Tears».
I was 15 years old when I won the Tony Award for Billy Elliot. I'm really happy to be able to do this one too, and I think Supreme Master Shanghai has done an amazing job with all the messages she's put out. There's not many musicals that are all related to a good message like this, and I represent the Russian part of the world, and it's a great song with a great message that I'm singing both in Russian and in English.
No show único, diversas culturas de 16 países serão representadas por proeminentes estrelas internacionais, incluindo Fabiana Passoni, o belo rosto para o Brasil.
Reconhecida no exterior por seu trabalho e ganhadora do troféu de melhor cantora brasileira radicada no país norte-americano, Fabiana Passoni participa agora de um importante musical.
Passoni asegura que la belleza y el mensaje que se intentará transmitir será mágico y enriquecedor para todos los asistentes.
I'm Eliana Salguero from La Prensa de Los Angeles, and next to me is Fabiana Passoni, one of the most important Brazilian singers. And now you are going to be starring the most important musical of the year. Yes. Fabiana, I know that Loving the Silent Tears has a special meaning to you. So I want to know, How did the music play a significant part in your life?
I hadn't had fun for the last 3 years because of the whole breast cancer, and I had my struggles. And the poems of Supreme Master Shanghai, there's a lot of mentioning about this, you know. Even the song that I'm singing in the musical has a little questioning with God. So I can relate that so much that I think the feeling that I'm going through sing in the musical will be really sincere, because I've been there once in life.
For you, for being part of a musical as it is that different from performing live on stage and just singing?
Yes, this is a challenge for me because this is my first musical. I do entertain, I do have a show put together for my, for my fans, but this is completely different type of thing that I never did before. It's such a pleasure for me because I'm representing my country that I love so much,
Mm-hmm. It's a big deal everywhere.
Yeah, and I think it's very inspiring. It's very spiritual, and I think people need to pay attention a little bit more on the spiritual side of the human being, because that's what's going to change the world. Loving the Silent Tears is about struggles. Everybody has, its own struggles, and it's about you looking for your inner self and finding peace on that perfect spot in life. And the poems is all about the struggles that Supreme Master Shanghai went through over the years.
Y aquí está Fabiana Pazzoni.
You have numerous disciples.
Loving the Silent Tears is a beautiful musical based on the poems of the Supreme Master Shanghai. She wants the people to look for themselves and to pay more attention to their inner selves.
La variedad de los países son 16 naciones y 6 continentes donde viene solo un escenario para traer todos la misma mensaje, el paz, que hay paz en cualquier continente y en cualquier de los naciones, y buscar la felicidad, y eso es lo que hace esto muy emocionante y muy padre para este musical.
So that's a musical that it inspires people to change a little bit their values and, pay attention a little bit more about themselves.
To life and the things we dream and the challenge that we face.
Exactly.
And how to overcome them.
Yes.
So Loving the Silent Tears is from the director of Michael Jackson and Madonna.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's amazing. It's a huge cast, lots of important people, famous and professional people, and it's just a blast to be part of this.
Bye-bye.
香港白金级流行天后谢安琪抵达洛城，将在《真爱沉默的眼泪》音乐会表演。
谢安琪表示，她很荣幸被制作人选中，成为华语演出代表。
香港知名的女歌手谢安琪受邀参加美国音乐剧《真爱沉默的眼泪》演出，这不但呢是全剧当中唯一的华人演员，她还跟國際知名的舞台劇大咖同台飆戲。
咦，謝安琪呢日着得幾型喎！佢呢條裙好有嗰啲科幻前衛嘅感覺啊，可能就嚟過美國浸鹹水啊，零舍唔同啲㗎。事關有個美國嘅音樂劇團特登邀請阿 K 過去美國參與一個慈善音樂劇，準備10月就出發㗎啦。
咁呢個音樂劇會係有一班艾美獎啊，即係喺美國得到好多獎項啊，喺 Broadway 即係百老匯都得到好多獎項嘅一啲知名嘅音樂人去製作嘅，係一個慈善嘅音樂劇咁啦。咁好榮幸被邀請參與。香港得我一個啫咁樣。咁佢其實佢邀請咗係啊，即係各個唔同嘅州啊，唔係7大洲5大洋啊，世界各地啊咁樣嘅歌手咁樣啦，咁佢亞洲區咧就邀請咗我啦咁。
忘掉種過的花，重新的出發，放棄理想吧。
恭
今次嘅節目熱看呢，我哋就請嚟咗一位重量級嘅嘉賓，佢就係香港樂壇天后謝安琪。咁佢當年嘅一首《喜帖街》咧，就唱到街知巷聞。忘掉種過的花，重新的出發，放棄理想吧。咁我相信呢首歌咧，大家一定聽過，因為當年咧就橫掃咗樂壇多個嘅獎項。
香港著名歌星謝安琪對我們很多歌迷來講並不陌生，被稱為草根天后的她獲獎無數，叫好又叫座。那能夠參加這麼一個強大的陣容，你的感想是什麼？
很開心，因為他們這一次是一個慈善活動，哇，這個很了不起的東西。整個事情我覺得好像是一個很夢幻的事情啊，是希望可以透過這個活動，我們很多來自不同宗教信仰啊，不同的文化，還有就是所有年紀不同的人都聚在一起，然後可以體驗一種就比較整個世界都很和諧，那沒有分誰是來自哪裡。這劇的原本的概念是來自一位就是青海大師，他是一個就推廣，比如說素食啊，還有就是人道的一些就很好的概念的一位大師。
今天的節目非常的特別，我們首先要先來歡迎一位國際級的巨星，她是謝安琪。安琪你好。
你好，你這樣介紹我會害羞。
真的是，為什麼我說國際巨星？是因為安琪，你今天來這裡的這個任務啊，來到美國的任務呢，是非常具有挑戰性的，而且非常大的。
對，那我就享受哦，可能人生沒有太多機會，就像這一流水準的這樣子，很棒很棒的人一起工作，就是很真誠的要把歌詞唱出來，就好像講一個故事。
光是看這個音樂劇的這個 title 哈，這個名稱就是真愛沉默的眼淚嘛哈，真愛讓人家感覺就是一個非常讓你能夠感動的一個兩個字。對，我覺得是一個很難得，人生很難得的一個經驗。
對啊，
咁你可唔可以同我哋嘅觀眾簡單咁樣介紹下呢個音樂劇呢？
咁我首先就好感動啦，咁而且佢哋其實今次嘅活動除咗宣傳大愛嘅信息，咁佢哋嘅收益咧有啲都會捐款去3個唔同嘅慈善團體啊、機構啊，咁去幫助唔同有需要嘅朋友啦，同埋亦都會係有一部分係要嚟保護動物嘅。
大家好，我係 K 謝安琪，你而家喺度。
大家好，我是謝安琪，很開心來到洛杉磯參與音樂劇《真愛沉默的眼淚》這個演出。這個舞台劇就會在本月27號在 Shrine Auditorium 演出，希望大家會回來多多支持哦。
唔該晒，影張相。
音樂 talent 是固然是要找的，那可是也要找的是一顆真的希望跟大家分享的心。那我是覺得，這個我最在行了，就是因為平常我的工作當中，我希望除了可以每天活在音樂當中之外，也可以把握機會做多點慈善活動啊，貢獻。那這個音樂劇也是。
主辦單位不僅要透過藝術來傳達愛與和平，更要響應民眾發揮愛心。
Life is short. Use it wisely. Be vegan. Be cruelty-free.
Serene viewers, we appreciate your company today for Loving the Silent Tears the Musical, Part 23 of a multi-part series. Please join us again on Friday for Part 24. Up next is Veganburg, Once Bitten, Twice as Wise, Part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May your life be filled with celestial love and light.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule i suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule oraz suprememastertv.com/AJAR.